for 6th, your exam starts at 11:10 and finishes at 12:40, so that's 1 hour 30 to surpass your academic expectations. I will be watching.
Excuse me. Can you tuck your shirts in? Go!
I just wanted a parking permit.
Now, Lupton House, what do you think about the Iran deal? I'm sure you sixth formers at the back will have a thing or two to say about it.
Good morning. I've summoned you all here today for an emergency meeting to discuss the Year 13 Leavers Ball. In what has to be the biggest catastrophe so far during my reign, our plans for prom have been leaked to the public, and schools across the country have been so inspired by our ideas that they have stolen them for their own end-of-year celebrations.
What? Are you serious? This is an outrage! Don't worry. Stay calm, everyone. Stay calm.
But who could have broken in and stolen all the plans? Project Prom has been safely locked away for years. And with a foolproof lanyard system, there's no way we've had an intruder.
Exactly, Neil. We must have a spy on the inside. Someone who is in the inner circle but is working to bring down the school.
That would explain why we had to change our motto last year, because everyone copied our creative innovation.
We got out of that one by coming up with the ingenious Be Inspired. If we can do that, then we can definitely pull this one out of the bag for our Year 13s.
It looks like we're just going to have to put our heads together and save the Leavers Ball in time for June.
Right. This calls for one of my famous analogies. They always help to add clarity to a model such as this one. Now let's imagine that GSAL is this cup of water, and these are all the other inferior schools. Quegs, Bradford Grammar, Allerton High. And at the moment, GSAL is full of this lovely academic water, our brilliant ideas. And now it's leaking, pouring. What's wrong with these flimsy paper cups? Why did we get them in the first place?
Those are cheap, lightweight, and environmentally friendly. That is senior leadership initiative at its finest.
And Ofsted did say we needed to do more for the planet.
If we could return to more pressing matters, please. I think we need to go back to the drawing board. Debbie, if you could lead our purple pen time, please.
Right. So, let's start with the music. I'm thinking, do we go band or do we go DJ?
I thought we were having the Ariels play live for our prom.
Sadly, they backed out at the last minute. They were offered a better price by Tadcaster Grammar.
Oh, I was so excited as well. I bought my wristband and everything.
So, who do we know that's already here and available for prom? Who has an interest in popular culture and a taste for, of the youth, and would make a fantastic stand-in?
We could bring back Mr. Wheeler. I can see it now. The reunion concert.
Oh, Neil, why don't you DJ the prom? That way we can save our money up for the Apple Watches, for the staff, of course.
What do they need Apple Watches for? They've already got iPads, don't they?
Paul, listen, we need to be at the forefront of innovation and technology. How are our teachers expected to lead the next generation of excellence when the watches aren't even smart?
You want me to DJ? I don't think I could get down with the kids these years.
How many times do I have to tell you? Be a radiator, not a drain.
That's my next quote of the month.
Right, well, I guess I'd better start brainstorming some tracks for my playlist.
Very good, Neil. Now, on to decorations and the colour scheme. Has anyone got any ideas?
What about green? It works for sixth form centre.
Not very classy, though, is it?
Pink?
Bit too girly.
Girly! Girly! I'll have you know, Paul, that gender is a social construct.
Boom. Do the rough, do this four. -1, that's 3 big maths. Everyday man from the block.
Anyway,
Smoke tree.
hold on.
I thought it was good.
Neil, we need something more classical. It's supposed to be a sophisticated G-style event.
Right, I'm on it.
Right. I think we should all stop talking for 1 minute and just brainstorm new ideas with a moment of silence to collect our thoughts. All right. So, you as well.
Sorry.
Oh, how about this one?
Lockdown! Lockdown!
What did I do?
It was just wrapped up.
I really hope that is not how you would react in a real lockdown, Paul. Get off the floor.
No, absolutely not.
Right. Now let's restore some decorum. Neil, what are your thoughts on the colour scheme?
Well, I think we should have purple. What's the point in having a brand if we're not consistent?
Excellent point. Indigo it is.
So, what about the food?
Good question. So we had planned on ordering a minibus full of Mr. Murphy's best spicy chicken, but his entire team is now unavailable to service thanks to Queen Ethelberga's corruption.
I know. What do we always do when there's an empty space and a leftover budget? Anybody? No? Well, what we do is we stick in a juice bar, zhuzh it up with some fancy language in the bulletin, and leave the prefects to deal with the rest of it.
That sounds very sensible, Debbie. Maybe the food tech department can arrange some canapes?
Or Louis Hadjimitsis could be in charge. He does a fantastic weekly Snapchat show. I think Cooking with Hadji, I think it's called. I'm a big fan.
Ooh, even better. Now all that's left to tackle is the seating arrangement and the entertainment, and we are sorted. I'm so glad you could join us, Sean.
Sorry I'm late, colleagues. I was driving my little girl to school and she said, "Daddy, I've forgotten my PE kit." You know, they won't give me a parking permit, so I had to walk in from miles away just to take my little girl PE kit.
Sounds like quite a palaver.
Speaking of palavers, we've had a little one of our own today, but I think it's safe to say that Queen Woodruff and her SLT have really sorted the matter out.
Well, sorry, Queen Woodruff. We haven't actually decided who it was that leaked the plans in the first place.
Leaked? What plans?
Sean, you're out of the loop. I've got just the answer. In tonight's news, Donald Trump has said another thing that no one cares about yet again, and the Syrian crisis worsens even further. But saving that for House Assembly. But in today's news, going on at G-Cell, The plans for the Year 13's Leavers Ball have been leaked, and we're currently dealing with the situation. Back to you, Sue.
Thank you, Paul. Sean, we're doing everything we can to totally reinvent the prom, from a creative fusion of classical and modern music to a never-seen-before and totally not overused colour scheme. So don't you worry.
Oh dear, I knew I should have let Harren do his We Are Excellent theme this year. Well, sounds like you've got it all under control. Thank you for your effort and hard work, colleagues. I'm sure my pupils will be very grateful.
That's it! That is it! First fighting the sixth form, now, you know, this. That's it! Mock-up day is cancelled!
Well, I did think I'd got the message across loud and clear.
Yes, we did think that the sixth form pranks would be harmless this year, Chris.
Anyway, can we cut to the chase? I have places to be.
Come to think of it, Debbie, you've been in a rush to get this over with since it started. How do we know that you're not the one who's leaked the plans?
That makes no sense. Why would I do that?
Maybe you're a double agent.
Yes. You've been acting shifty this whole time. What's in that flask of yours?
What's in the flask, Debbie?
Just tea.
Oh.
Anyway, you know that I'm loyal to this school. I swore down my loyalty the day that I signed that online policy agreement and agreed to charge my card every single day. How dare you?
All right, let's get back to the prom. Neil and Debbie, you work on the entertainment. Perhaps a photo booth with props in the drama department. Sean and Paul, you draft up a seating plan if you could, please.
You know, these young adults are so privileged to have a prom like this. It never happened at the comprehensive school I went to in Manchester.
And now we're reaching the new conference suite. This floor was built last year to accommodate the needs of our senior leadership team. Houses all of our big spaces, which are very practical for meetings, as well as receptions and entertaining. And we sometimes hire this space out for other people, at the right price, of course.
Helen, you're late again. You really need to stop touring everybody you meet.
Sorry, I just get carried away every time I walk down corridors of the beauty of this school.
Now that is a wonderful excuse. You know, I really feel that we are just so fortunate to work in a bubbly, warm environment.
We have so much academic water.
Well, you certainly dodged a bullet today, Helen, as I think we're just about finished up in our prom procedure planning.
Wait, Sue. Debbie and I were just thinking, what if it wasn't someone inside of the school that leaked the plans? But someone who's not here, but was here before? A certain previous principal, perhaps?
Well, the governors and I did discuss that possibility, but the plans were started after I arrived. So they would have had to be here during the start of the Woodruffian era to have been able to leak them. It really is a puzzle.
I've got it! It's that Liverpudlian villain, Kevin Carson. I knew those effort grades were absolute tosh. To think he nearly had us all fooled.
To think he nearly poisoned our academic waters.
People think my after-school detentions are harsh. That man does not know what's coming for him. We are in DEFCON 1.
There's only room for one regional accent around here, and that's the Yorkshire one. I'm fuming.
Well done you, Paul. I'll let the governors know immediately. And now our sixth formers can enjoy their prom in peace, Sean.
Excellent.
Another great day's work, everyone. This meeting is dismissed. Just breathe in the fresh air. Look at the students as they go about another great day. This wonderful institution, our GSAL. Where did everybody go?